Okay, hello everyone. Here we will start in the news tajimeat part 2. Okay, the first one here, he wants you to compare between 11 over 9 minus 9 over 11, which one is bigger, or 9 over 11 minus 11 over 9. Here, without solving, okay, we will not solve. When the denominator is smaller, it's meaning that it will be bigger, the fraction will be bigger. Okay, and here when the denominator is big, it's meaning that the fraction is smaller. Okay, so which one will give me a big answer or great answer? This one, if we take smaller fraction from bigger fraction, or if we take bigger one from smaller one. So it will be the first one, which it will be bigger, because we will take smaller fraction from bigger fraction. So the first one is bigger. Here, the sector is pi over 4, which is meaning, what is meaning of sector, which is this part, okay? And what is the angle of B? He wants you to get the angle of B. The angle of B, okay, if it's a central angle, what's meaning of central angle? It's meaning that the sides of it um, are the radius of the circle. Okay, so what are the radius here, which is this one and this one, which they are the sides of the angle which I need to get at. Okay, so it's called central angle. Okay, and we have rule that the measurement of the central angle equals to the sector which is opposite to it. Okay, so here the angle B equals pi over 4. Pi, we know that it's what? It's 180 over 4, which is meaning it will be 45. Okay, here he wants you to get the prime number. How can we get the prime number? Prime number, what's meaning of prime number? It's only divided by itself, okay, and it divided by 1. It's okay. Here, 77, no, it can be divided by 7. 102, it finished with two with even number, so it can divide it by 2. Here it finished with 10, so it can divide it by 5 and 2. Okay, and it can divide by 2, the same. Here 101, it can't divide it by 2 or anything, because here it starts with odd number, and it can divide by 3, because if we add them to each other, it will not give us a number which can be divided by 3. So it's a prime number. It can't be divided by anything without itself, and only by 1. Okay, here we have A, which is bigger than 0, and B less than 0, and he said which one is the highest value. To get it, A, it's meaning that it's a positive number, okay, and B, it's meaning that it's negative number, okay. So all of them will give us negative number. Why? Here it's meaning that positive over negative, so gives us negative. Okay, here it's meaning negative over positive, so it gives us negative. Here it's meaning negative over positive squared, okay, which is the same, negative over positive, which give us negative. Okay, here it's positive over negative squared. When we square the negative, it will be positive, so it will be positive over positive, which gives us positive. Yeah, so here the only one which is positive, which is meaning it's the highest value. Okay, here he wants me to adding them to each other. How can we do it? Here we have 70, which is the first one, plus here 1 over 1000. How can we get it? 1 over 1000, it's meaning that we have 3 zeros and decimal, okay, after the first one, and then we will write the 1. Here 7 over 100, how many zeros we have here? We have 2 zeros, so we will write 2 zeros and decimal in between them, and we have 7. The next one, which is 7 over 1000, it's meaning that we have 3 zeros and 7 after them. Okay, so how can we add them? 70 will be the same, and then decimal, and here we have 7 and we have 1, okay, which they are after two zeros, so we will add them to each other and put here two zeros. Yeah, and here we have 7, but it's only after 1 0, which is meaning it will be here. It's okay, so the answer will be 70.078, which is this one. Next one, how many prime numbers between 20 and 30? Okay, we said what's meaning of prime number, that it can divide by itself and by 1 only. Okay, it divide by itself and by 1. So between 20 and 30, what are the prime numbers? 20, it can be divided by 2 and 10. 21, it can be divided by 3 and 7. 22, it can be divided by 2 and 11. 23, it can, so the first one, which is prime. 24, it can divided by 4, okay, and by 12 and by a lot of numbers. 25 the same by 5. 26 the same, it can be divided by another numbers. 27 by 7, okay, sorry, by 9. 28, it can be divided the same type. 29, no, it can't be divided, so it's the second prime number. And 30, it can be divided, so the only two primes number, which they are 23 and 29, so they are only two. Here, if the time is now 9 and 6, what's the minor angle measure between the two hands? Okay, so the rule of the angle, which is the number of hours times 30 minus number of minutes times 11 over 2, okay, by which we will get the angle. Okay, so number of hours, which is the hour here, it's 9, so 9 times 30 minus number of minutes, which is 6 times 11 power by 2. Okay, we can simplify here. 6 over 2, it will be 3. So multiplication, 0 will be down, and 9 times 3, which is meaning 27, okay, minus 3 times 11, which is 33. 27 minus 33, it will be here 10, and here it will be 6. 3 from 10, which is meaning 7. 3 from 6, it will be 3, and 2 will be here. Okay, so the answer will be 273. But here it's the minor, which is meaning the smaller one or the bigger one. Okay, all the angle, or all the watch is 360. Okay, so if we have the angle which is 237, it's meaning that it's the bigger one, and he wants to get the minor one or the smaller one. So 360 minus 237 to get the smaller one. Here it's 10, and here it's 5. 7 from 10, it will be 3. 3 from 5, it will be 2. And 2 from 3, it will be 1. So the minor one, it will be 123, which he needs. Okay, here he wants you to get the circumference of the circle, which its area is 3.14. Okay, the area of the circle, which is pi r squared, type it equals to 3.14. It's meaning what? It's meaning that pi, we know that it's 3.14. Okay, type if it's the same, it's meaning that r is 1, because if it's 1 squared, it's meaning that it will be the same answer. Okay, so from this area we get that r equals 1. Okay, type if the r equals 1, we can get the circumference. Yes, we can get it. How? Circumference is 2 pi r, which is meaning 2 times 3.14 times r, which is 1. Okay, type 2 times 4, it will be 8. 2 times 1, it will be 2, and then point 2 times 3, it will be 6. So the answer will be 6.28. Okay, here, okay, here 5 times the number, 5 times the number, which is meaning, yes, 1 minute. which is meaning 5x, okay, minus 2 equals 18. It's okay, it's equation, normal equation. So we will take the 2 here, it will be 18, but it will be plus 2. We will take the opposite sign, and here 5x. So 5x equals 18 plus 2, which is 20, and to get x we will divide by 5 here and here, which is meaning x equals 4. So the answer will be 4. Next one here. Okay, we have 0.03% of the same number of 1000. It's meaning that 3 over 100, which is 0.03 percent, which is meaning dividing by 100 again, times the same 0.03, which is meaning 3 over 100 percent, which is meaning 100 the same, times 1000. Okay, so how can we solve it? 100, if we have two denominators like this one, it will be here to the up. So 3 over 10,000, okay, and here 3 over 10,000, and here 1000. Okay, type if we divided them by each other, it's meaning that we have here decimal, yes, we will move the decimal to the left. Okay, so we will move this decimal to the left like this one, 1 2 3, because 4, sorry, because we have 4 numbers, so it will be 0.0003. okay, times the same here, we will move the decimal to the left 4 times, so it's 0.0003 times 1000. Okay, and then these 3 zeros will cancel these 3 zeros, so it will be 3 times this number, which is meaning it will be 0.0009. So which one we will choose? Okay, and we have here it will be 0.3, okay, not 3. So it's meaning that we have here another 0, so which is it will be here. Okay, so the answer will be this one. Thank you for you.